Hello and welcome to your latest tutorial with Syllable. Today we'll be creating a medical records agent. Insurance companies often need to reach out to medical providers to verify a patient's care, which they do by placing outbound calls. We have an AI system that can place an outbound call, get information about something, and write it back to a database or to a spreadsheet. So that's what we'll be building today, an agent that can place outbound calls. And I'll be using our docs again as a helpful reference, so I'll be jumping back and forth between this and the console. And in case you missed our previous tutorial, we created a Shopify agent. We covered a lot of new stuff there, so I highly recommend you check it out. I'll link it here somewhere. Alright, let's start building. Let's start with creating a prompt, a very familiar step to a few of you. In our doc, we have a sample prompt available, so I'll be copying that. You might notice that in the prompt there are a lot of variables here. That's because we're going to be pulling info out of a spreadsheet and injecting it into the conversation. So head over to prompts and click new prompt. Fill out all the required fields. For the tools, I'll be adding hang up, get current date time, and append Google Sheet row. This allows the agent to save structured information such as outcomes, contact names, or notes in a connected Google Sheet. Then under prompt, paste the sample prompt from the tutorial doc, or create your own, of course. Cool, save it. Next up is creating a message that will greet our user. Again, another very familiar step to some of you. Head over to messages and press new message. Name your message and then type in your message, or paste the sample message that we provide in the docs. Save that. That's a very quick step. Now, we'll be creating our agent. So go over to agents and click new agent. I'll name this medical records agent. Make sure the correct prompt and message is selected, the ones you just created. And of course, your time zone. Language group is optional. You can see the tools that we can configure here. So this is where you'll find the append Google Sheet row. And for this tutorial, we'll be using our demo Google Sheet, which you're free to use as well. This is the Google Sheet ID, which you can replace with your own sheet. And we do have instructions for those right here in our doc. And of course, you can also see the other tools we're using for this agent. All right, save this. And there's our agent. Let's test it quickly to make sure everything is running nice and dandy. So start session. The agent should now run through its dedicated task, which we provided in the prompt. So things like verifying provider office detail, verifying the provider, member verification, etc. We also gave the instruction that the agent should make up names of providers, offices, and so on if it encounters any variables. Alright, I think I'll quickly skip through the rest of these questions. Okay, session ended. And you can see here that the agent successfully drew information from the spreadsheet. Great, so it's all working nicely. However, we want this agent to call people. So for any returning Syllable users, y'all know the next step. It's channel time. Head to channels and press new channel. Fill out the usual fields. I'll be blurring this fallback number since it's a personal number. Select your desired agent, the one you just created of course, and save it. Nice. Okay, now we're on to our final step, and let's take it up a notch, since we want this agent to place outbound calls. So head over to campaigns and create a new campaign. I'll select every single day for the campaign hours, and I'll toggle on all day. This will be called medical records campaign. Select the channel source that you just built. I won't be using any display ID, and I'll save this. Then you want to go over to batches in the top left corner next to the config button here and press new batch. I'll hit save and upload. And this is the spreadsheet that I'll be using right here. And we've got a template of this in the doc as well, which you can copy and paste into a Google Sheet and use as your own. Makes your life easier. And I'll export our spreadsheet as a CSV since our batch upload only supports CSV files. All right, let me hit browse and choose the file I want to upload. hit upload, and in the top right corner, press activate. Are you sure you want to activate this batch? Indeed I do. Now you can see that the campaign is active. And you can see that one call has been initiated already, and it's actually calling right now.
Hey there, my name's Jessica. I'm calling on behalf of Aetna for their initial validation review. I'm calling to retrieve a medical record. Am I at the right place?
Yes, you are.
Before we get started, is your address still 48227 Brookline Avenue, Columbus, Ohio?
Yep.
Great, thank you. And your phone number is 650-328-5987, right?
Correct.
So I've got a record request here. Would you like to verify the provider details, or should we go straight to the member?
Give me the provider name, please.
The request is for Dr. Eliza Lynn. Are they still a doctor at the practice?
Yes, they are.
Okay, great. So you've confirmed Dr. Eliza Lynn. I'm going to go ahead and verify the member detail with you. Can you check whether a patient named Josh, born April 10th, 1979, is in your system?
Indeed he is.
Thank you for confirming. What's the best way to send the request? I can send by email, fax, or electronically through your EMR.
And there it is. A medical records agent that places outbound calls with the Syllable platform. Pretty nifty stuff. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give it a like if it was helpful and let us know how the Syllable platform is treating you. We appreciate any feedback and we welcome it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Build AI agents for every idea.